Yo, what's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? It's Huge Fat Loser here on YouTube and Instagram, and Aaron in real life. How's it going? I know it's been like a week or so since I've been on here. I've had stuff going on, as you can tell by the lack of purple tints. This is a rental car. I got into a car accident. A bus took off my front bumper, which was nice. I started a new thing at work, hence the dress clothes, which I hate. What else is going on? That's about it. Today what I want to talk to you about is something I hinted on in my last post. Is about food addiction, and it's something I've suffered with since childhood. I never really realized what it was because I thought it was just perfectly normal to act like how I was acting. Like when I grew up, you know, in my family, it was eat until you can't move. It's pretty much how it is. When family gets together, you're supposed to eat until you can't move, until you're so stuffed that you can't move. I thought it was normal. I thought that's how life was supposed to be. I thought that's how everybody lived. Unfortunately, a lot of people do live like that. They do think it's normal. It's not normal. It took me a long time to realize that it wasn't, oh yeah, I love the taste of this so much, I crave this so much that I'm going to eat it until I want to throw up and die. It doesn't work like that. You're supposed to eat until you feel satisfied or full, and that's it. You're supposed to eat, what calories you're allowed to eat, and then that's it. I'm not saying don't indulge ever. I am perfectly, you guys know me. I always condone a cheat meal, or two throughout the week, some dessert, whatever. Enjoy yourself, live your life, but you shouldn't be eating like that all the time. And I mean, a lot of stuff goes into that. Like, I was using food in my life to cope with stressful situations. A lot of us, they will say, oh, I'm just a stress eater. Well, then you're using it just like a drug. I definitely was using it just like a drug. I was using it to make me feel better. I was using it to what I thought was make me feel happy, but it was really doing a lot of damage to me in my body. I couldn't control myself. I would go and I would eat like 6 packages of peanut butter cups, ice cream, whatever, pizza. Like I said, that goes back to like back in the day with my family, like till I couldn't move, till I felt absolutely miserable, and I thought that it was coping. People use the same thing with drugs and alcohol. There's absolutely no difference. And like I said, if you really don't think that food or sugar is a drug, stop eating junk food for 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks, just to try it out, okay? It's honestly crazy. The first week, you'll go through absolute withdrawal. Like, you'll almost feel sick. You'll be tired. You'll feel gross for a week because your body, like, is physically addicted to the garbage that you've been eating, okay? After the first week, second week, you'll be good. You'll feel good. You'll start to feel good, better about yourself. You'll feel healthier. And then right after that, what I want you to do after 2 weeks is have a cheat meal or a cheat day. Go out, eat sugar, whatever. You will seriously feel the physical effect that it has on your body. Your body temperature will raise. You'll feel hot. You'll feel like, you'll feel not like yourself. Okay? Now, and then not only that, think about how gross you'll feel. You'll feel gross. Okay? That's how you felt every day. You just didn't realize it. Yeah. It's a drug. Just like any other drug out there. Yeah, it may not be, it is as deadly, but you're not shooting it into your vein. You're not sniffing it up your nose. You're not smoking it, but it's just as deadly. Obesity causes way more deaths. Obesity and heart disease causes way more deaths than heroin does, right? But people don't see it as being the same thing because we have to eat food every day. Us as humans, we have to eat food, but we don't have to eat junk food every day. And unfortunately, our bodies are designed to crave fats and sugars because they're full of energy, and our bodies need energy. Evolutionarily, our bodies need energy, so our bodies crave those foods. But you have to know when enough is enough. And it's not just, I'm going to eat this because it tastes so good, it makes me feel so good, it makes you feel better on the inside. That's bad for you. You're doing so much damage to yourself. Saying you have to control it is one thing, and I know that because I had to learn how to control it. But what I'm going to tell you is, when you learn to control it, when you learn self-control, that's real freedom. You know, you're breaking free of that addiction. Like, you're controlling it. Like, I control it. It does not control me. You know, I talk to people all the time who say, you know, I try to have a cheat day or a cheat meal, but then it blows into a cheat week. Well, then you shouldn't be having a cheat meal until you could learn how to control it. Self-control. Self-control is the most important thing. And like I said, as soon as you learn self-control and discipline when it comes to eating bad foods, that's when you could have a cheat meal or a cheat day. Until then, stay off of it. All right? Listen, food addiction is a very serious thing. I know that some people laugh about it, and they say that, oh yeah, you know, it's not a real addiction, it's not drugs, it's not heroin, it's not crack. Well, let me tell you something. I never in a million years thought about doing heroin or crack, ever. Obviously, I'm a police officer. B, you know, the imagery of being a crack addict or a heroin addict is always like nightmarish, but nobody ever talks about what it's like to be addicted to sugar or food, and the negative effects it has on your body, and the obesity that it causes. And the obesity that it caused me because I couldn't control myself. You know, now I look back and I say, damn, you know, like, I really honestly was killing myself, like, way more slowly than heroin or crack, sure, but I was definitely killing myself. And a lot of people out there are killing themselves with food because they're addicted and they use it to cope with things. And you need to find a different outlet. You need to find working out or dieting, or I don't care, anything you like to do. Use that instead to deal with stress. Use it, like, channel positive energy. Don't just go out and grab the Entenmann's cupcakes and just start eating a box of them. Okay? And I'm saying this because these are all things that I did. I'm not, you know, judging anybody because I have been there. I know what it's like. You have to break the cycle. You have to break the habit. You have to gain your self-control. And through that self-control is your freedom. Go get free. All right, everybody. Take it easy. Have a good day out there. And if you like what you see, tell a friend about me. And if you ever have any questions, shoot me a message. I usually answer. I mean, I want to say there's very rare circumstances where I haven't been able to answer right away. And I always get back to people. All right? Take it easy.